I mean, it's a good school, but when I went there, I was like damn near like one of the first black people they ever see. My pops had like went and passed on at like around the same time, so like everything was like kind of rough at that time. Like learned about my real dad like making music and shit. Like he was a rapper or some shit. He had like sent me some of his music and stuff. So like always when I was like younger, I was like, oh, this is what I want. At the end of the day, like I keep doing this shit, but like it gotta mean something to me. Like bars gotta mean something. I can't just keep pushing out shit. Like I don't know.
All right, guys, we are back. I am A-Way, and this is A-Way the Shed. And you know, today we got Drxppyy.
How y'all doing?
Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for the studio, Soundbar Studios off Coliseum. Shout out them. All right, man. Take us back. Where were you? Give us all that. 2 parents, locations, all that, man.
I was adopted when I was like young, probably like 2, 3, and we moved. We lived in New Jersey. We came up in here after a while. Pretty much. I don't know, both parents were around, my adopted parents. Kind of talked to my real parents every once in a while. I went and lived with them for a little bit, and came up here. Been here since, pretty much.
So how old were you when you started moving here?
Probably like, hold on, my bad. We moved here probably. Damn, I don't even remember. Probably like 5 years ago was high school.
Okay.
Had to be like 10 years ago, probably. So I'm 23 right now. So probably like around a little bit before then, like 11.
So you moved
We've
here.
been here for a grip. Yeah.
But
I like went back and forth in between. So
what was life like going back and between? What was causing you to?
I was just troubled because I guess it's just like a lot of shit. Had like a lot of little problems. I don't even know what they would be, honestly.
Like, were you just acting out? Did you want?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'd be like, I guess fucking up in school for real. I'd be mad as hell sometimes. Get mad. Like, I had some like problems and shit like that, I guess.
Would your their adopted parents just send you back, or would it be more like you wanted to go back?
It'd be like a build up, like after like a while of bullshit, pretty much. I'd pretty much be like, all right, can't be here no more, so I gotta go back for a while. And I go back and come back.
And then you just settled down here at 11. What changed for you? What was going on? Like, what made it was it Fort Wayne that made you just say, all right, I'm gonna just stay here? Like what?
Nah, cause I don't know. I was in like a situation where I thought like it would be better to be like living with my real parents type shit, and I like did not like it up here. So, yeah. I just did a lot of fuck shit. Got in trouble a lot. So, just like you want to go type shit. Like I guess.
So like little stuff, would you say? Like just little petty things, you get in trouble, like little fights or anything? Like what do you mean by that?
Like what you mean by what?
When you said that you just get in a little trouble or anything, just not doing your homework, like?
I mean, I did that shit, but like, I do it at the end of like the semester because I didn't want to do it then. Like in the beginning. So it was just like teachers, and then like in school, like the teachers be saying I was insubordinate or whatever because I wouldn't be like doing exactly what they said. Like I do my shit, but I'm not finna. And I'm not saying like school's a bad thing, but I just didn't feel like it was set up right. And I always used to get in trouble a lot for like some bullshit, so I felt like it was like some different shit. So.
What schools did you attend here in Fort Wayne?
I didn't go to school here in Fort Wayne. I went to school at Garrett.
Oh, okay, yep. Is that the name of the school, Garrett High School?
Yeah, Garrett
Middle School?
Yeah, they had like a J. Gilbert. It was all one shit.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Garrett.
I mean, it's a good school, but when I went there, I was like damn near like one of the first black people they ever seen. For real. So like, that shit was hell. Like low key. I mean, it'd be cool. You end up like growing up being friends with them, I guess, which on some weird shit. But like at the beginning, like yeah, that shit sucked.
Just like little common kid stuff. You just look different, so they would just tease you a lot.
Yeah.
Did it ever come into issue that it affected your grades or schooling or anything?
Nah. What? I stopped giving a fuck about school. Cause I used to I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to like be hard. Like I don't know. I wanted to be like a scientist or some shit. And then like I had this teacher, bruh. And I ain't finna expose her ass, but I had this teacher. I used to like do all this extra stuff when I get off of school, like like I just get books from the library and like start writing them in and stuff, and like reading them. I'd like learn stuff and like write pretty much like what I learned, like re-summarize them and stuff. I'd turn them in, and like, because I thought that was what school was for real. Like you just do stuff and like turn it in, the teacher grade it. And she was like pretty much like took it and was like, this shit is useless pretty much. Like that's not exactly what she said, but she was like, I don't know what to do with this. This is like useless and pointless pretty much. Mm-hmm. And at that point I was like, yeah, this shit's like dead. I'll never put my energy into this shit again. So I just like was chilling with my friends, do stuff.
Yeah. Did you pursue college at all?
I wanted to, but we didn't really have the money to do it. Cause, yeah, like my pops had like went and passed on at like around the same time, so like everything was like kind of rough at that time.
How old were you at that time?
I was 2018. Excuse me, I think I was just about to turn 18.
And how did you process and deal with all of that going on? Was it your adoptive or real dad? Or
my adoptive, but he was there forever, so like that's like
that's your dad, yeah.
My other dad just like he'd be hitting me up sometimes type shit. I'd be doing music now, so he'd be like sometimes when I talk to him, he'd be like calling me randomly. He'd be wanting to talk to me about some music shit. It'd be cool though.
How did you deal with that? Or did it affect you heavy?
Oh like, fuck yeah, that shit rocked my whole world, bro. I didn't even like get like. It was at a time like where we were on some like cool and shit, because like I was just playing football and shit. Like yeah, I'd be going out doing like all that shit with my friends and shit like on the side, like, but like mostly like nigga I was playing football, like, so like we was doing all that shit. And I guess he like in a sense he like went on before I had like a chance to like some like necessary, I don't know how to say it, but like some key things that like I needed to know like to be a man and stuff. Some other shit, like some information was left out. I feel like he just left too soon.
Was it unexpected?
Nah, I just went, and like the things the doctor be saying don't make no sense, because like he didn't live that kind of lifestyle. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, everybody's time. When somebody's time, is somebody's time. So,
sorry to hear that.
But yeah, that shit like left everybody confused. Everybody in my family confused. Like rocked everything. So, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it. It just like happened, and I'm like, damn. Fucks me up now. I'm a little bit older. I can understand more. But yeah, I was like, yeah.
You're able to reflect more now.
Yeah.
Were you doing music at the time, or did this music come after?
Shit, I've been doing music my whole life for real. Like, my real dad, when they first used to like introduce us to him, we used to talk and shit. And like I learned stuff about him. I'd like read like the little book that they gave us. Like they give you like I don't know if they give every adopted kid like that shit, but like we got transferred from like all that, so it was just a bunch of shit. So like they gave us a little bit of information about our parents, but like we like broke the code and like found him on Facebook and shit. We weren't supposed to talk to him, so like we found out some shit throughout the years, but it's inconsistent. So that like caused some more problems. But shit, I did my vape. We can't smoke in here, huh?
No.
No, I'm chilling though. But yeah, so what was the question? I'm sorry.
No, you good. So let's just talk about the music when you first were getting into the music.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's where that was. But yeah, so like I said, I like learned about my real dad like making music and shit. Like he was a rapper or some shit. He had like sent me some of his music and stuff. So like always when I was like younger, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like kind of like I thought that was cool. Like that's like a piece of me. Like, you know, that's like my real dad. So like I must be like, you know. And when I went out there to see him, like that's where we went. We went to the studio and like he showed me how that shit works. So I was like, all right, like, you know, this shit is tough. Like came back. And I was just like always on some like I kind of want to make music. I started watching more movies that had like that shit. Like I just kind of like let it inspire me. I started fucking with Michael Jackson like heavy. Like I don't know, he was my favorite at the time. So I was like, dude, this dude is like, I like how he could like do everything. And like I was trying to figure out like how I could do that. I'd be sitting there writing like little bullshit ass songs about like shampoo bottles and shit, like anything that rhymed, you know. And then like in school, I ain't gonna lie, like in 6th grade, I had done like choir and shit on the side just so like I could do it a little bit, and like did it. They had me being like a rapping reindeer or some shit. I was like, yeah. I still got the picture and shit. I had like a beater on, bro. I knew I've been on the same shit, bro. For real, yeah. It just never. And so it's just been like a thing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you think about Fort Wayne music scene? Is it, since you've been injecting yourself into the city more for music, what do you have to say about Fort Wayne overall in music?
I feel like what everybody says, it could have like potential and shit. I feel like I don't know what's stopping it, you know. I don't know what's stopping it from like being like what it needs to be. But then again, at the same time, I feel like everybody just be like so to themselves. And like at the same time, everybody got like they circle. Plus, I feel like the music should just be like dying off as it is, like because of everything going on like the real world. So like at the end of the day, like I don't know.
Do you think the substance music will always be there? So like that's what's needed more right now?
No, I feel like music like is just being like pushed with no meaning no more, and that's also why I've like slowed down because I've had to look at some shit that like I'm doing. I'm like, all right, because like I don't know, it'd be deeper for me because some of the stuff like we've done, like I've talked about, like bro, I know some like younger people like that get locked up because like I'm not gonna lie, they've looked up to me their whole life, like, and it's like weird for me, like I don't know. I say it all the time, like, bro, like, I don't know, I just want to be saying something different, and I feel like everybody be turned up to murder music and shit, like, I get that's, like, a thing, but, bro, like, it's not a thing, it's not, like, cool.
Like, it's kind of crazy, ain't it?
Yeah,
it
like...
sounds hard in the car, let's be real, it sounds hard in the car, but...
Yeah, but then, like, you turn around and, like, you're actually making the shit, and, like, bro, I've hit the point, because, like, you gotta think about it, bro, I've been doing this shit for, like, since 2019, bro, like, since I stopped, like, being out of school, like, I'm just, like, looking at it, like, damn, I'm grown now, I got 2 kids, like, I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, like... I keep doing the shit, but like, it gotta mean something to me. Like, the bars gotta mean something. I can't just keep pushing out shit. Like, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or if that's gonna.
Do you see the trend to where there's a lot of major artists are dropping or retiring, and a lot of artists were dropped 50 from one label at one time here this year? You know that you said the music is dying because maybe it is the real world stuff that's going on that's got.
And people. I mean, people are realizing at the same time this shit is like, I don't know, if we're gonna talk about that shit, like that's kind of crazy in itself. The shit is a trap, bro. Like, what is we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like the rap music, when we're talking about like sliding and doing all this other shit. I mean, yeah, it's like you might have did it, but it's like kind of weird to say. Like, so my music's like that too. So it's like, you know.
Isn't it weird?
It's getting niggas locked up, bruh.
It's a trap.
You're telling the truth on yourself, bro. It's a trap, and that's what it is. And we're dumb as fuck.
Isn't that crazy,
bro? We're dumb as hell. That's why we be so influential to like anything that we could just we don't give a fuck if it's good or bad. It's just a whole mass wave of people are doing it, then we'll do it. That's why I'm saying, what the fuck are we saying to people through our music?
But isn't it kind of just crazy? You get paid more, you get more interest for pushing that.
Exactly, because that's the narrative that they want in the world, though. And who is the easiest people to get to influence things? Is us, the young people. We're the ones that run social media. Everybody sees what we do and then want to copy that, mimic that throughout the world. This is how we're living. Oh, that's cool. This is TikTok trends, bruh. This is what they're saying. It's a catchy song. This is what they're saying. This is what we're doing. Shiesty masks everywhere. Like, bruh, they're making us do whatever. We're monkeys, bro. It's low-key funny.
What do you think about the drug epidemic? If there is a drug epidemic in the younger generation, people in our generation?
We doing it because it was pushed down on us, and this is what we see, so what we do. Monkey see, monkey do. Low key, in that sense. And I'm only saying that because that's the route we got on. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's everybody's choice. You do what you do. But monkey see, monkey do.
You seen the trend of whippets being pushed?
Nigga, that shit is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I was turning on my 17th birthday, bro. I remember being in the parking lot at McDonald's with my dude P. Me and him used to go way back, bro. His name's Buster now, but. We were turning up, smoked a blunt, we got some food, nigga, and we were about to go turn up for the night on my birthday. And niggas was like, yo, like right before we were young niggas, we were in the backseat of the whip. Niggas was like, yo, you want to try this whip it? I looked at that nigga dumb as fuck. I said, what the fuck is that, bro? Nigga pulls it out, hits it. I was like, nah, that's stupid. He told me, well, he puts holes in your brain and shit. People are doing it now because it's like in a can or some shit. I thought when people
get it from Walmart.
Yeah, I thought I turned to Unk, bro. Somebody was talking about some Galaxy gas. Yeah. I like said it. Niggas was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "The Galaxy gas." I thought you talking about weed. Niggas was like, "That's whippets, bro." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Y'all niggas are doing whippets, bro." Like that shit is dumb, bro. That shit is dumb. Like dumb. I'm trying to kill you, bro. I'm trying to kill you. You're doing air duster. Nigga, that shit cleans fucking fans and the inner fans and inner workings of computers, bro. That shit is stupid. Fry your brain. Niggas are slow. If you even like,
isn't that crazy? That's this generation's new high, a part of it. But let's be real. I mean, I have hit a vape before. You hit a vape. How bad has the vape companies been on pushing? Because they were using kids in commercials and then they got in trouble for it.
Hell yeah, nigga, they got me with that shit too. I hit the first vape I ever hit. I said, nigga, yep. I said, yep, history repeats itself.
He said, I like this feeling in class. Yep. What? Niggas can't
1950s, my dad, because like I said, my father, I was adopted by older people. They were telling me about times when they were younger. He was buying cigarettes for his dad, nigga, like doing the same shit. Like, they were hitting cigarettes when they were younger. I'm like, damn, they repeated the cycle, but in a newer form. Like, we're hitting vapes in a newer form. It's new age cigarettes. We're all going to be the ones that are addicted with the fucking COPD, new wave, whatever the fuck it'll be later. Like, it's fucked.
Do you think, though, the way we're growing up, or the people in our generation are more highly addictive to anything than before? Why do you think that is? And do you think it's social media? And if so, is social media good?
Wait, can you say that again?
Or do we have a problem with more people than on average before generations to have an addictive personality, meaning they're going to try things more than
Yes. Yeah.
And is it because of social media?
I would say that,
If so, is social media good? On average.
I feel like I don't know if I can say that, but personally, I believe, like, I don't know where you believe in, like, in a religious standpoint, but I feel like, it might sound crazy, but I feel like social media is definitely the Antichrist if there was one, or one of them, if that makes sense, because I'm not going to get too much into that, because it's like, that's some wild shit, but yeah, I definitely do believe in all that, but I feel like social media would be an Antichrist in that sense.
So you believe it'll be what's going to take us down in the next 100 years?
It has been. We won't even, I don't know. I wouldn't even say 100 years it has been. It's only been around for like 20.
When I say has been, it'll be the downfall, the ultimate, meaning it'll be the biggest catalyst in
essentially,
the war.
we just get too smart for our own good.
Right.
Yeah. But I feel like we're definitely impressionable because that's like how we've like came up. So like everything you've ever wanted to be, see, like when we were younger, we've seen all this shit on TV, and that's kind of what we wanted to like assemble our lives. Like kind of, it didn't really necessarily form your personality, but it had a big play in it, like what you've seen, what you listen to, like all that other shit. So, and then now it's like trends, people are just copying trends. Like I said, everything's just impressionable, like it's mimic, if that makes sense.
Okay, this might be a controversial topic, you can allow to not answer, but if we're taught all of our behaviors, everything like that is monkey see, monkey do you see, when you see in politics, this topic, how it used to be a topic, but now it's not, how they push transgenderism or anything like that allegedly on the news or on TV, on new kid shows or anything like that? If there was no character, people believe that there would be a less chance. Do you believe in that by seeing that as a kid or anything, that might influence more kids?
I don't want to get canceled, bro. I'm not even anywhere to be canceled, but honestly, like, I don't know, that's like a touchy subject, because I got people, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with everybody. Like, I'm cool with everybody. You're cool with me, I'm cool with everybody. Doesn't even matter. If you're not cool with me, eventually I'll be cool with you. Like, but I got friends that are gay, like, or homosexual. Like I'm not trying to say the wrong thing or whatever, but I got friends that are homosexual. I got female friends that are the same way. Like, they go the same way. I'm cool with everybody. I don't swing that way. I'm not that way, so don't come at me like that. So, like, we're cool if we're just not like that. But I understand everybody from a certain sense, but then at the same time, me personally, I feel like I said, something has to happen to you. Like, I don't feel like everybody's like that, because everybody I personally talk to, like, either, like, something, like,
traumatic
happened to them, or, like, their sister used to dress them up too much, or, like...
Yeah, something that it just was a little bit different.
Like, it was a little bit too much, like, on the other side, so, like, that obviously, like, tendencies from that would pick up, like, I don't know, and then, like, most of the time it is something traumatic that nobody ever talks about and, like, be like, this is not okay. And then so they never get. I don't understand it, because that's not me, but that's at least what I, like, kind of assume. Like, I don't think anybody could just be, personally, and I'm sorry if somebody would be offended by that, but I don't feel like anybody can just be, and then wake up one day and be like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think that could just...
Without dealing with some type of trauma or response.
I feel like the people we see on TV that are doing that, and, like, the rallies and some of those, I feel like those are, like, some protests, paid protests.
So then, what do you think about those that, let's say they do come out later, but let's say they're way later, and the reason why I'm using them, I'm going to use someone specifically. Well, not specifically, we're going to talk about it. P. Diddy. With the P. Diddy situation and everything like that, with all of the... Some guys that are allegedly would get involved with him, come out later, go haywire. You know what I'm saying? They crash out crazy, come out gay. Like, they were gay before, interact with him, get their career taken off, crash out gay. Like, total opposite, start an OnlyFans type shit in the bathroom and floor. Like, I'm talking about one specifically. I think it's Cashmere. He was on Empire.
I don't know nobody.
You don't know you never watch Empire?
Nah, I really don't be watching TV like that.
Okay. It was a while ago. It was the one with Lucius Lyon, big dude. But He apparently he got big onto the show because he was networking with P. Diddy and allegedly whatever. And now, fast forward, he's crashing out. He's lost all these deals. He's making OnlyFans getting destroyed apparently in a bathroom of some random gas station. And he was never swung that way or had a history as parent or anything like that before being in the industry.
Yeah, what do I think about that?
Do you think that's common? Do you think that's what it is on average, how it always been? Do you think P. Diddy's just has hands in everything? Give me a little bit of what
that shit'll get me killed. But if I break down the whole scale, I feel like people will call you crazy, but like at the end of the day, like low key, I feel like Diddy in that sense just plays like a small role in it. It's way bigger, honestly, because if he's doing it, then it's way bigger than him. Obviously, you're just a small fish no matter how big you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, somebody always bigger than you no matter what. And I mean, with that being said, that all that stuff, I feel like that's just like all a part of it in the grand scheme. It's I bet the only way I can break it down is like I said, if you believe, you believe, and there's a spiritual warfare going on, and this has a lot to do with that. So,
do you believe that if stuff like this happens in Fort Wayne, because there is alluding
hell
to?
No.
Okay.
I mean, there's like weird shit that goes on. Hell no, not on that scale.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be like, there's some other shit going on here, but I don't know, really. It's kind of getting kind of bad, low key, a little bit.
With the crime,
wild.
What do you think that is? Do you think is that an attest to the education system? Is it a test to us growing as a city? What is your thoughts on that?
I don't really know.
So I do know that recently, insider for Fort Wayne's public schools, I forget what the county is called, they're making a new one to where they're dumbing it down a little bit. That teachers are already having to change their schedule after already changing it here recently, last few years.
To what?
To basically to make it easier for kids to pass. So I have someone who's working in the school system. He said this just passed here this week. And that's one of the issues. A lot of teachers are now retiring, even more so than the great retire after 2020 and all the pushback. Remember, there was a little strike with teachers because they wanted more of they wanted higher wages.
Which they should have got.
Well, for sure, because let's be real, who really wants to teach in the public school system with kids that don't care, if only due to certain situations?
Yeah. And all the bullshit they be having to deal with, but at the end of the day, they're still molding the minds of America still. That's why I said school wasn't set up perfectly for me. But at the end of the day, like, it's still a necessary component, like, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like we need it, but it needs to be done the right way.
Hell yeah. When you speak on crime, is it shootings that's getting bad? What are you noticing in Fort Wayne? Is it just the attitude of the city? What's going on?
I just been seeing a lot of shootings. That's about it. I seen like at one point there was like 16, something like that. 16. I was like, damn.
There was I watched a few. I actually checked the crime spot on last week because I was watching this person who was doing crazy shit, and apparently Fort Wayne in the last 30 days has had about 30-something shootings reported in 30 days, and in the last 120 there was 130 shootings.
Yeah.
That, and before that it's actually more than what it was before, and it's on a rising trend. Do you think Fort Wayne is expanding?
Yeah. In a sense, I feel like they're trying to. I mean, aren't we like in between, like a little bit Chicago and Detroit?
This could be a big major city here soon in the next.
And I mean, it makes sense because it's like the second largest city in Indiana?
Yep.
So, I mean, it makes sense, but...
Hell yeah. Things are expanding as well in DuPont. They're going to start getting more. If you have multiple Chick-fil-A's, you know you're a big city. Like, I hate to use that as a measuring stick, but you're not going to put multiple Chick-fil-A's in no small rinky-dink town.
Facts. Hell nah. That shit got to be.
But how many? You said you have 2 kids?
Mm-hmm.
How old were you when you had your first one?
I think I was 18. I was turning 18.
Was this around the time that your father had passed?
Oh, yeah, like right after.
So he knew, but he was alive and knew that you were having one.
Nah, he was alive. See, there was like a whole bunch of weird shit going on. He was alive. My sister, I got 2 siblings. They were adopted with us, and they came with us. My younger sister, she's in the Navy now, but she's my blood sister, my other sister. She was adopted from a different family, but lived kind of in the same area. She's my sister now. She lives up here. So she was having her first daughter, my niece, and he was like, actually, I think he was, she was pregnant with her. And then right when he had died, she had, like, gave birth, like, I think, like, 2 weeks later. 3 weeks later or some shit. Yeah, so he, like, never got to see any of the grandkids. But I had an older brother from his kid, like, his actual kids. I got another brother that lives in Vermont, but my brother that lived up here with us had a kid. And there was, like, a whole beef and shit, like, when he was born. So they never got to really see. They seen him, like, one time, so they never really got to see their grandkids.
Damn.
Well, he didn't, at least. So then he passed on.
What was life like for you once you had that happen, then you had a kid? What was going on in your head? What were you doing?
I was like, nigga, I'm fucked. Because I'm not gonna lie, I got kicked out with my mom because, like, she was going through it. Obviously, but she, like, was just doing the most, pretty much. And, like, the things she was saying was just crazy. So, like, I said some bullshit back, and then she was like, oh, you're 18 now. Like, it was, like I said, it was all, like, right as I was turning 18. So, like, that was, like, low-key. I felt like that was her excuse to, like, get me gone. But I feel like it was fucked up because, like, we were all grieving and shit. So, like, I had to, like, go do some shit, make shit shake, get shit out. I was always, like, already out doing shit. So, like, I just, you know. And then, like, ran into, like, a female and shit. And then, boom.
2 kids later.
It was like one first, and then we got like that whole little setup type shit. It was rocking for a little bit, and then bang, we got another kid while that shit was rocking for a little bit. And, yeah.
You're expecting any more? You want to do more?
No, not right now. No, I got 2 girls, bro. And they're like a year, 11 months apart.
Oh man, you know what they say when you have all girls, man. They say you was doing crazy in the streets. Is that what you were? Were you a ladies man?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What you mean by that?
Ladies man, were you always just a ladies killer? You always had a lady on your side?
Nah, I was always chilling, bro.
Alright. Okay. Hell yeah.
Nah, I've always just been chilling.
Hell yeah.
If they came for real. But
let's talk about music moments. What's some of the highlights of your music career so far?
Shit. I would say probably like either my first performance ever or the Sada Baby concert.
Hell yeah.
Show.
Let's talk about that Sada Baby concert.
Shit.
Who did you hit up for that, and then how did that happen? What it was
Nigga,
like?
that was I think that was my manager at Bevo. We were just chilling, Brad, and he was like, "Yo, what would you want to do this at?" And I was pretty much like, I was like, I don't know, because I don't know if we could sell the tickets. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, damn, I mean, it is Sada Baby. Niggas would have kind of fuck with him, so out here at least. So I was like, fuck it, nigga, we finna go hard. So, like, nigga, we started scheming, started locking in. This was probably like a year ago. Started locking in, getting in the booth. He was like, nigga, I need you to push these songs, push these songs, push these songs. I was like, all right, bet, nigga. We started locking the fuck in. Started dropping. We made Hermes, nigga. I made Laurel Reef, like, album worth of shit, pretty much. Started dropping them as singles and shit because we couldn't wait, but nigga, we were so turned with all the shit that we were dropping, pushing that shit out. Started shooting some videos and this shit, get some hype around it, and then get these tickets. He hits up Zank, produces all the music like that. Pretty fire dude. Excuse me. Yeah, but he hits up Zank, and he gets us the tickets. We get them all through. And I don't remember how many he gave us, but I'm pretty sure when we posted them shits, we had like hella though. I think it was like 70 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just started out. Nigga gave us some shits. We posted them bitches. They were gone in like 15 minutes. I was like, oh fuck, nigga, we gotta go get some more, nigga. Kept doing that shit. I'm like, damn. We got to the point, at one point, we're like, yo, we need to, we got time, we need some more, nigga. We've been back in here like 3 times. Dudes in Chicago, we're on the phone with the promoter from over there. We're like, yo, we need more, no cap. And he's like, yo, we can't give you any more because if we give you more, like, he was like, how much money have you made off the thing? Like, I'm not gonna say how much because we was
doing your thing.
Yeah, nigga, we was out here, but we didn't lie to nobody. So, nigga, when these bitches turned, they was like, nigga, fuck, I ain't gonna say that because last time that shit got me in some shit.
Alright.
But yeah, niggas was like, forget, but we were trying to see Drxppyy. I was like, alright, whatever. But I mean, I might know what it is. Niggas might be gassing me up, but it was lit.
Yeah.
He was like, if we give you more tickets and you sell more, then that means we literally can't pay. Like, because now I'm starting to get up to where like I might be making as much as him on this back end. I don't know. It was pretty cool. Nothing was confirmed. I don't know, but that shit was pretty nice. That shit showed me, like, I was like, damn, okay, this is like it. Like, you know, like, I might, you know, if I really like lock in, you know, this could be how it could be. Like, we could be really selling these shits out. I could be really turning up. Like, I'm pushing like the best music I've ever made in my life right now. You know, like, we rocking right now. Yeah, building a good little team. But then, you know, like, at the same time, some shit be happening. So,
betrayal, does that happen a lot in this game?
Oh, fuck yeah. Niggas be, a lot of times, I feel like niggas will, like, yeah. Everything's, at the end of the day, it's a dog-eat-dog world. And even, like, the personal friendships you got and, like, relationships like you got, like, there's always got to be, like, I don't know why, but there's always got to be, like, a 1 and a 2. There can never be, like, a equal plane, even if it's set up to be like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. Like, you always got to keep an eye out for it, but then at the same time, like, you be getting so long with some shit that you be like, damn, you gang? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, nigga, I don't know.
How do you handle betrayal?
It just depends on what kind of betrayal it is, for real. And what's going on at the time.
Oh, yeah. I feel it. So go back, man. Let's talk about your next few goals that you've been plotting on in the studio. What can we expect from Drxppyy coming forward?
Honestly, I don't know. I want to keep making music and shit, but my shit just be like, I can only make music if things are like, I don't know, it just be coming to me at the time. So like, I'm past the point where I can just push it out. So I'm just kind of taking it for what it is. Like I said, I've been spending a lot of time with my kids too, so I've been chilled out. I just dropped Purple Ram. It was like the last thing that I made. It was kind of like the vibe that I'm on, so I'm assuming it'd be more like that.
Okay.
Got a show tonight.
Yeah.
Probably they wanted that shit to be turned, so we finna pop out with that. And what's crazy is still, like, even after that, we still finna pay, like, a little bit of respect to that, because, like, you know, I've never been a fake nigga, so, like, it doesn't matter what you do to me, you know. So
I actually feel that.
Still pay a little bit of respect, play a song or two, let that shit ride out.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about strategies or things that you're gonna. Are we gonna see a lot more content behind the songs, skits? What can fun to get more of your personality? No, like,
nah,
give
bro.
us what do we?
I ain't never did all that. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have like a hella big personality. I done been through hella shit, bro. Like, I don't be making no content, no type of way, no matter what. Cause honestly, like, I got my shit all fucked up. Like, fucked up. I done got into like a jump situation and shit over some bullshit. And at the time, like, there was so much shit going on, I never could get it fixed. And then I had kids, so like, I ain't never got no shit fixed. So like, I don't be pushing my face like out like in the shit like no like I should be, and I know that. And I don't really give a fuck now, because, like, it is what it is. But I don't really, like, do the skits or the comedy or, like, the joking around no more. I just like to let the music speak for itself. I feel like all that other shit is corny, for real.
Yeah.
Because then you'd be, like, thinking and putting so much time into how are you going to make this, like, feasible to somebody that is just sitting there scrolling. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want you to sit there, scroll past it for 15 seconds. I want you to put the headphones in your ears when you're going through something. I don't want you to listen to my shit all the time, because my shit's not for everybody. At the end of the day, like, my shit's for the people that are living some similar life to me, but they don't know how to say it themselves. They're just listening to me say it. So, like, that's how we connect. So, like, whenever they're going through that, I want you to take the time out of your day, maybe when you're rolling through your car and you're, like, fucked up about life or some shit. Because, nigga, I've been fucked. If you really listen to the music, that's what be pissing me off sometimes, because niggas be like, oh, this shit turn. I'm like, yeah, the beat's hard, but, like, nigga, listen to what a nigga's saying sometimes, bro. Like, niggas be crying for help and this shit. Like, y'all niggas, like, and then they be gone and dead and gone. Y'all be wondering what the fuck happened. Like,
nigga, they whole life.
Facts, they was telling you for a year straight, nigga, you heard the difference. Oh, shit, it was hype. Now it's kind of like, oh, shit. Like, nigga, that shit never got hype again. You notice that? Like, I don't know. Nobody be paying attention. I'm an overthinker, though, so that's why I be doing this shit, because I be thinking about life from every single angle. So, you know, that's why, like, it just be fried. I'm like, niggas, you gotta listen, bro. Like, it's more than just do.
Who are your favorite artists today?
Today? Damn. I don't really be listening. I'm not gonna lie. I hear niggas say that shit all the time, but I don't really be listening to music like that for real. But if I do, I definitely listen to some Young Boy. Like, but it gotta be like the melodic when he's actually, like, he ain't be screaming like...
When he in pain?
Yeah, when he be saying, like, relatable shit, like, what'd he say, nigga, so much shit, bro, I couldn't even tell you right now, nigga. He says, I had some problems, but that's what made me who I am today, nigga. Like, some shit like that. Just, like, always some shit, like, some shit you need to hear to keep you going. Like, some shit like that. I'll be listening to Young Boy, honestly. It's crazy too, because with everything going on, sometimes I don't give no fuck about what they got going on. At the end of the day, that shit ain't got shit to do with me, you know. So I be listening to Dirk sometimes. I like his melodic too. I don't like when he start trying to act tough, because he's not like that for real. I mean, he's like that, but like he's not like that
on
like,
the track.
Yeah, like
just on
no, like nigga stick to the melodic shit, bro. Like Young Boy was walking around like nigga, like at the end of the day there was a whole bunch of fuck that shit, like bro, like I don't know. Like I said, that shit. At the end of the day, that's my personal opinion. Everybody say the same shit. They're like slide for Vaughn. Like he didn't. Oh well, whatever. I mean, he might have, but we don't know. I don't know. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Like I don't know. So that shit was. I felt like it was just a fucking stunt. They made a play on a dead nigga for views and kept that shit riding, going back and forth, so they can make a bunch of money in between. So like that's why I'm like that shit's dumb. That's the only reason why my attitude's like that towards it.
Yeah.
I never liked that shit.
Capitalizing off of it.
I never liked that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
What about people who fake their death for attention?
You got to get out of something. Ain't nobody gonna fake their death for no reason. I feel like Michael Jackson's still alive. He probably an old ass man, but I mean, think about it. He was like, fuck Sony Records. They wanted like 500 some million out of his fucking deal. He fakes his death. Now his music's worth 500 million. They wanted. He fakes his death today. I literally looked this up because we were talking about this shit the other day. Today his music's worth like 82 point some billion dollars. So like, I mean, you just made your money and you just set yourself free. Like,
yeah,
for real. Like,
so money can buy freedom. That kind of money.
Yeah, but it just depends on what kind of freedom you want. You're always free, but it depends on what kind of freedom you're after. For real, there's different kinds of freedom.
Hell yeah. Where do you see yourself in the next few years?
Shit, next few years, damn. I remember my teacher asking me this shit, being like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I was like, damn, that's so far away. I turned around, I'm like, damn, my high school 5-year reunion was like literally last month. I'm like, damn, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I'm like, so much shit has happened. Like, so I couldn't really tell you that exactly, but I hope somewhere safe, secure with my children. Like, no issues. And if there is, manageable. If I still have it in me and God allows it, I'm still projecting my voice to the world with this music. Sometimes I might be on some slide shit, so don't let this interview contradict yourself. Sometimes, you know, bounce back. Maybe. Depends on how I feel or whatever I drop in the vault. And honestly, like, free, I guess. Not in the system, nothing. Like, free. Good.
Got a message for your fans? Everybody who stayed tuned?
I appreciate the ones that have fucked with me since the beginning, since everything, just in case I never drop nothing again. Like, I appreciate everybody that ever turned up with me, fucked with my music, shared anything that I ever had going on, knew me for me or anything, and always rock with me. Listen to my music if you're feeling some type of way. Like, you're low-key the reason why I kept going, for real, because there was a lot of times I felt like, what the fuck is my purpose, you know? I still feel like that shit, but at the end of the day, I was like, and for some reason, every single time I wanted to quit, y'all niggas would always hit me up like, damn, bruh, this shit changed me, and that's low-key one of the reasons why, even though in the grand scheme, like, I'm just a local artist, underground, you know what I'm saying? But it means something, for real. I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah. Drxppyy, thanks for stopping by.
Hell yeah.